So yesterday we went to 3 stores. We went to Specs, Goody Goody, and then another Specs. Today we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to go to a different Goody Goody and only one Specs. See if we can get some bottles there, because it doesn't look like every store dropped yesterday. And that Old Forester single barrel strength bourbon, the H7 128 proof, was freaking delicious. So we're gonna go see if we can get another one at a different location. We're gonna go to Colleyville. So we got 2 of those Old Forester Blue Labels yesterday, and a 13 Colony cash strength that you guys weren't able to see. So we got 3 bottles yesterday. A little bit more than we anticipated on spending, but hey, you never know when you're gonna find allocated whiskey and when you're gonna buy them. Some of them you gotta get right away. You can't pass on them. So we're gonna go today and see if we get another one. Since we opened it up last night and tried it, man, was that a good pour. So Bourbon Baller Lee, what's going on? So if we can get another one of those, specifically that Goody Goody pick, that is very heavy in the fruit and cherry notes and is very enjoyable at 128 proof. I would not be upset if I got another bottle of that. So we're gonna see. What's up, Justin? I know Will was telling me that some of them weren't all the same bottle release. They weren't all Goody Goody. Goody Goody got like a case of someone else's Old Forester picks, and they had a different store on them. What's going on, Dad? How you doing? Victor, the Whiskey Panda. So we'll see what we can find today, and then tomorrow, rumor has it Stag's dropping, but now I'm starting to hear that it probably won't be 24A, but rather leftover 23C or 23B, one of the two. Either way, Stag should be dropping tomorrow, so maybe we can get out of the house early enough to go wait in line somewhere and have a chance. Not too hopeful, but maybe we can find something. This guy's braking to change lanes. Someone should send them back to driving school so they can learn how to go through the intersection, change lanes, and then turn. They weren't turning at the light, they were turning into a business, but there's a whole other lane they gotta change into. Man, there's like a work truck up ahead that's got some crazy fumes coming off of it. I'm probably, I don't know, a football field away from this truck, and it smells just so strong. Oh, that's rough. So Victor, I know you got some 13 Colony cash strength as well. I got another one, so I have 3 sealed bottles now. I'm gonna get one to you, Justin. I'm gonna get one to Mike too if he wants one. We were talking about that last night. That leaves one additional bottle that we can try to get to somebody, or we might just give it away. We'll see. Hey, what's going on? I haven't seen you in forever. Got Augusta in chat. Turn the brightness up. Got the Puerto Rican in here. What's going on? When should Kevin get his samples? I'll check on that shipment, and then I'll send you the information that Pirate Ship provides whenever I end this live stream. I'm sorry, I forgot. I was supposed to get that tracking sent over to him so he knows when to expect them. They were dropped off the other day though, so if I had to guess just based off when I dropped it off, I'd probably say Friday, but I'll double check. It should give me a rough estimate on the time as well. Almost went to Goody Goody last night. Well, not all the Goody Goodies put them out, so I'm gonna go to the one in Colleyville now. We went to the one in Bedford, and they took care of us. I mean, I actually got 2 bottles. That was a fantastic offering. It's an H7 128 proof, and man, was that good. Yes, sir, Victor. You had won, I think, one of the punishment pours, so I think one of them's that moonshine that was in there. But I got everything sent out. The only person that I need now is I need information for show me the proof. If you guys ever hear or see show me the proof in chat, I need his information. It was limit 1 per customer, but I managed to get 2, so I do have a bottle, but that one's going to go to Will if I can't find an extra one, or if he can't find one. But if I do find an additional one, absolutely, I'll take care of you. Yeah, Victor, it's the moonshine. It's Belle Isle. It's honey habanero. It's like $4 out the door from Goody Goody. It's terrible. Will wanted me to pick it up because he said it'd be great for content. Man, is it great for content? Yeah, if you like that fruit and a super easy drinker, even at 128 proof, that Old Forester, man, that thing's good. I'm trying to think, other than show me the proof, if I owe anyone else anything. Rusty, I owe him samples as well. I'm going to pick up sample bottles on Monday from Tyler, and I'll get him poured up. You get a Little Book Chapter 8, and 3 other samples. The other samples will be bottles from my collection with the secondary value no less than 200 to help take care of him, because I haven't sent him stuff in a long time. And then John's going to actually be in town next week, so John should be in town, I want to say Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. I'm going to try to meet up with him at least on one of those days, if not 2 of those days. I'm going to be getting another Boondocks 18 year off of him and see if he wants anything else, including samples. But he's moving, so he's trying to downsize his collection. So I think he's dropping off like 15 bottles with Jeff. I'm trying to merge over. Give me a second, guys. You're going to record trying that sample with a local distiller and mic for me? That'd be awesome. Full tasting panel for a $4 bottle. Well, hopefully you bring the other samples too. I mean, you might as well enjoy them all. When I say enjoy them all, I mean enjoy the rest, because that one you're not going to enjoy, I promise you. Bourbon Nerd from Life from the Patio, good morning. Samples on the way, I always like to hear that. Have you guys been able to taste the samples I sent? I miss a lot of the shows because they happen to go live like while I'm still at work. How do I live stream? If you're on the YouTube app and you've got a YouTube account set up, which obviously you do because you're able to type, there's a little plus symbol at the bottom. You can select live. You got to swipe over. There's a couple different options. Set up the live stream. The shorts audience. Change it in the advanced landscape if you want to just have live stream to your main audience, and then a few people can still search for you, but you won't get a lot of new interaction. Who's dropping today? Specs. I don't know if Specs is dropping today. I don't think anything's really dropping today, other than Goody Goody might be dropping Old Forester single barrel strength store picks, with the exclusion of the Bedford location, who sold out yesterday. I was able to get one there, so we're gonna go to Colleyville and see if we can get one to Colleyville as well. I tried that pick last night and it was freaking awesome. It was 128 proof. It was a Warehouse H Floor 7. Very, very heavy on the fruit notes. A lot of cherry. It's really good. I'll be going to Specs as well. I talked to the manager. That's why the last live stream, if anybody was watching when that cut off, I talked to the manager at that store for quite some time and got a lot of information and was able to get some more perks and benefits. We might be on the phone call list now. We might be getting the next allocated bottles that start coming through that store via phone call. So maybe we've finally popped up on the radar for them. Yeah, Total Wine and Goody Goody are probably the best bets today. I'm not going to go to Total Wine, but I am going to go to Goody Goody Colleyville. Specs will probably be, in my opinion, either early this morning or it'll be tomorrow or Saturday. Friday, looking at Stag possibly dropping at Total Wine on Friday, so just a heads up. What's going on, Ryan? Anubis says nice tits. Good on you, brother. How about filming in Total Wine? Yeah, apparently the manager in Euless, she doesn't like me live streaming in her store, so I got kicked out. But we can still go to that store. I talked to corporate. Corporate definitely talked to her, because when I walked in there the next day, she had a whole different attitude towards me, and it was not a positive one. So I think she did get talked to pretty sternly. Imagine being a store manager who doesn't really make enough money to care, but then overly exercises her power as a store manager on people. I'm not saying she doesn't make enough money in general. I'm just saying she doesn't make enough money to care. Someone walks in and films your store or takes pictures, who cares? Especially if they're bringing business. Michael Bortner with the panda emoji. What's going on, Michael Bortner? That's what it is, Ryan. The job was just taken too serious. I'm glad that she is a store manager. I'm glad she makes the money that she does, because store managers, they do pretty well at Total Wine. But it's you don't get paid enough to care like that. Got a little bit of a traffic delay here. Not sure what's up. If it's people that just don't know how to merge. No red, just a little area of yellow, probably about a mile. Everybody's slowing down. Total Wine normally gets their trucks on Tuesdays and Fridays. Exception, E.H. Taylor will sometimes come on Wednesdays, and then there's very few exceptions where the trucks will get off schedule, and they have actually brought trucks out on Thursdays, but it's few and far in between, and normally those are beer and tequila. Bonding over whiskey, what's going on? Am I on Telegram? The Whiskey Shaman, what's going on? Just left a little store Mark Duffy told me about. They had the RD1 Amberana for 45 bucks. Damn, that's a steal. RD1 Amberana and the Maple, they're 60, 65 bucks a piece, so 45 bucks, that's a steal. Yeah, not paying ridiculous prices kind of forces you to go to these big box stores. I don't know what that is, so I'm going to say no. You have the Maple, you got the Amberana to try your blend. Yeah, that blend's really good. 1-to-1 blend on that. Alright, so the slowdown, there's a car that's over on the shoulder. It's one of those Pacer cars with a truck that looks like a giant beam. One of those overpass beams, maybe? A couple trucks with those big overpass beams, and some more runners. Looks like 3 trucks with these beams, and 2 runner cars, maybe 3 runner cars for these guys. Bonding over whiskey says he's been up since 5:30 in the morning. Another night terror, that sucks. Says good answer. I don't know what it is, so I'm gonna have to say no. So specs and Total Wine ain't worth it today. I mean, they could be. I really don't know. It just depends on which one you go to and what time you go to them. Some of them play games and they don't put things out. So they get their trucks on Wednesdays and Fridays at specs, but a lot of the stores that get their stuff on Wednesday, they don't put it out. They'll put it out first thing in the morning on Thursday. So it just depends on the location you go to. Roger Randall says he found a spot in Florida that has 6 bottles of 13 Colony cash strength for $119. That's not terrible. We got another one yesterday. We paid $86.37 for it. But 13 Colony cash strength, the distribution is always an issue. Hazmat Compton, what's going on? I got your package sent out the other day too with the Green River foolproof, so that's on the way. We still got 17 minutes, and we're 17 minutes away from the store, so as soon as we pull into the parking lot, they'll basically be opening the doors, so this will work out perfectly unless we miss our exit. Good to see you too, Mr. Mark Duffy. Love having you in the chat. I see you like the Discord with the RJ emoji. We're going to have to come up with some more memes and make some more emojis, because I think we could have some real fun with it. I've got a Nulu Double Oak that's almost gone. I know they have some experimental series like with maple and honey. I think I'd be interested in like a honey one, but they're kind of expensive. Yeah, I got your bottle out and William Hall's bottle out, so those are definitely going to be coming pretty quick. I can get you tracking if you really want the tracking. Leo says I have nice eyes. Those Green River foolproofs are freaking amazing. I hope to see more of those Green River foolproofs, especially the one that Tyler got me. It was a single barrel foolproof. Man, you couldn't have merged over any better than that. You almost sideswiped me. You're gonna sideswipe somebody else now? Now you're gonna brake? What a jackass. Learn to drive. Oh, Ryan timed somebody out. So you see you later, freak. Oh, it's only 300 seconds. You didn't do it for 86,000 seconds. Hey, what's going on, Will? We're on our way to Colleyville right now. We're gonna be pulling up right at 10. Try our luck for another Old Forester, see if we can get you one. Augustus, he wants one too, so if we can get one for him, we're gonna try to get him a bottle as well. Man, after opening and trying that last night, that was a freaking awesome bottle. Mike just sent me a message on Discord, but it's gonna have to pause the stream whenever I look at that, so we'll wait till we get where we're going and then I'll check it out. Take a 5-minute break. Like the Secret Service did. That's bad, Mark. I think they took a pretty long break after that encounter. What's up, Adam? Looks like a few more people took some timeouts. I missed them. I was merging in. Now you get a full day. That's hilarious. 2 things Texas needs to fix: allow grocery stores to have liquor permits. Hey, I'm down with that. And make it a requirement to have a physical driver's ed course and test. Self-taught works less often than they think. Oh no, absolutely. Especially if you're being taught by someone who doesn't even know how to drive properly in the first place. So that was a short 5 minutes. It is funny on the amount of trolls that pop up through the shorts feed. You get some pretty off-the-wall comments. We'll probably have to upgrade some more of you guys to moderators just so we can have enough to do damage control when people start acting up. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. And every 86,000 seconds that you give somebody makes me happy inside. I'm pretty sure they can still continue to watch, but they can't like comment or anything at that point, so I think that's funny. I was not self-taught. I went to a driving school, and one of the teachers at the high school that I attended was one of the instructors at that driving school, so I was able to basically hang out with that teacher on a one-on-one session because the other person that was supposed to be observing didn't show up. So that was my first highway drive time, and that was super enjoyable and super relaxing. There was no issue, no hesitation. It was just easy to do, and now we drive like a freaking maniac. Wonder where all that training went. Trying to bourbon hunt more than Adam for Major Zero. I don't know if we can do it though. It's tough. Yeah, Dad did not have the patience to teach me. He did say that. That's why we went to a driving school. And now that teacher that was the one that was there for my instructor for my first highway drive time, and my teacher at my high school, he now owns that same branch. He owns his own business now, his own driving academy in Burleson. So, good for him. I was starting to read that message, Craig, and you deleted it. That's hilarious. Yeah, no, I remember when you showed me that and it said learn how to parallel park instead of giving you like an actual like advisement or score. It's like learn how, because you didn't know. I got points deducted on my parallel parking when I did mine. I practiced so many times to do it, and I did really well in the practice. The issue was trying to actually park at their location. I was too far away from the curb by like 3 inches, so they took points off. I still passed. I just missed out on like 3 points because of the parallel parking. I was too far from the curb. Your house is about to get swatted. What's up, Paul? So yesterday, Old Forester single barrel strength bourbons, the blue labels, they dropped at the Goody Goody in Bedford. I'm going to try to see, because they didn't drop everywhere, if I can get one at Colleyville this morning. So I'll be rolling up right at 10 o'clock at the Colleyville location, see if we can find one there. I wonder if that guy's going to make another account and try to join in with another three-letter alphabet agency. We got a 13 colony cash strength as well. I guess there's still a few floating around out there. They had them at one of the specs. Someone picked one up for me and dropped it off at my doorstep. Gotta love that. Got a subscriber that bourbon hunts for me at MSRP. That was freaking awesome. Gonna be returning a favor real soon for him though. We got something on the way. Get him taken care of. He'll be happy. That Total Wine by South Fort Worth. Yeah, I'll be interested to see what they have. Total Wine just really hit or miss for me, and their prices aren't as competitive anymore. Some of their prices are marked up too much. They had Booker's for like $115 that sat on the shelf. They had like Little Book Chapter 8 that was like $135 or no, it was more than that. It was like $150 or something like that before taxes. All their stuff was marked up. If someone really wanted a bottle, they could absolutely get one, but they're gonna pay for it. It wasn't gonna be a cheap bottle. Bro, this guy logged in on another account. This guy's determined to be in the chat. Maybe he saw the Secret Service comment. Maybe he saw that and he got freaked out. He's like, I'm coming in here. Timed out for 86,000 seconds. Does this guy have the workaround, or does he have all these accounts? Now he's reported for harassing. There you go. Get him, Craig. Let him know. Maybe he forgot that people have freedom of speech. because of my pretty eyes, RJ. Get out of here, hazmat. I'm on a slightly slanted roof. You can't touch me. Not here, he doesn't. Doubt you would want any of those if they haven't been sold yet. What are we talking about? Which ones? The Total Wine bottles, I passed on several of those when I saw them. The price was just too high. I'll go to other stores and get them for cheaper. I feel more confident in my ability to find bottles than I did when I first started. That's for sure. Oh, 6 more minutes till we get to the store. I think we lost a minute. We're going to go around this car and catch up that minute that we want to catch. Scott Farkas is over here trying to catch an 86,000 second timeout as well. Come on, truck. You've been stopped at that stop sign for a really long time. You don't know who Ryan is, neither do I. Might have to start paying you guys to be moderators with all the crap you guys are dealing with. I thought they were hostile towards me. Turns out they just don't like you guys. There's a line at the Total Wine. How many people are in line? Because I'm pretty sure the stuff's not dropping until tomorrow. Four minutes out. What are we hunting for today? Probably Old Forester single barrel strength bourbon, blue labels. Three including you? Okay, that's not really much of a line. I thought there was going to be like a lot of people. What's up, Mike? 4 now. This Mercedes driving super slow. They got their dog in the car too. I've ate over here. I can't remember what the name of the restaurant was, but I remember being over here. Met up with my cousin and my dad over here. We had lunch one day. Driving through the trees, let you guys see this. They have like a mountain of trees over the road. Yeah, I don't know, Bonding Over Whiskey. I have it set to where it's not kid friendly, but I'm assuming they just have accounts that aren't kid accounts, so they're able to see stuff that they probably shouldn't be able to watch. Because you're probably right, they're probably not even old enough to partake in the devil's nectar. Yeah, you are right, they are helping me with my watch time. Speaking of watch time, last time I checked, which was this morning, hasn't fully updated with all the hours, but we're 95 hours away from 4,000 hours of watch time, so if we can get the 1,000 subscribers, the watch time is pretty much a done deal. We're in there as far as watch time goes. Said 5 now in line. 2 minutes away from the store. We're going through the back neighborhoods. We're almost there. I don't know why the GPS is taking me this way, but this is the way it wanted me to go, so we're following it. Some nice neighborhoods over here. A lot of them are gated too. Big gates and guard shacks and everything. And Mike got timed out. I don't know what Mike said. I look up and the message is already deleted and he's already been timed out. That's hilarious. I'm too slow to catch the messages. Pulling into the parking lot right now. Smells like fried chicken. Park a little further out so we don't have to deal with the people door dinging us. Yep, they should be opening the doors here as well. Let me get my camera flipped around so you guys will be able to see, and I'll check out what Mike sent. Mike was asking if someone was looking for the rye from the grain to glass. No, he wants the bourbon or the wheated one. So have to remind our West Virginia guy. Doors are open. Let's go check it out. Ask them about it also, Will? Okay. Morning. They got a Patron 7-year in here. Pretty cool. Another allocation's up front, but there's no one else in here, so we're going to take our time. See what we can find on the shelves. A lot of Texas whiskeys. I think they have the single barrel Garrisons up front. They got a batch 35. How many accounts he has to make just so he can come in here and say some shit to Ryan? I just think it's funny that they're after Ryan now. They're not even after me. Normally they got something smart to say to me. They have a Boondocks, the Spicy Project. Interesting. Only 80 proof though. Yeah, here you go. Amberana and Maple, both 65.59. So the fact you got it for 45 bucks is an absolute steal. Some Russell single barrel. Gotta be like Major Zero. Don't trust a bourbon that has to have a belt to hold the label on. What's the highest proof here? I'm not sure yet. We'll have to look. These Kelsey Creek single barrels aren't too bad. They're in Rock Hill Farm bottles. Got a 7-year Tumbling Dice bourbon. What is this, a 4-year? Heavy rye mash bill Tumbling Dice? I haven't seen that before. It's on sale for 29 bucks. From the original. So it says save it $18. Saving $18 on that bottle. Still looking for the Amberana. Don't see the Amberana, the Doc Swinson. I know Craig from Bourbon Santa was telling us about that one. Gas 529, what's going on? We got your package out and on the way too, if you haven't already received it. Got the benchmark lineup up here, with the most expensive one being the single barrel at $24.99 and the cheapest one being $15.99 for the top floor. Henry McKinnis for $59.99. Some Penelope, Maker's Mark, 10 Cup, more Basil Hayden, Wheel Horse, Starward. Get your Jack Daniels with a Coke. Old Tub is being discontinued. I've had that bottle, it wasn't too bad. Better offerings from that distillery though. Not terrible though.
I have not.
Let's go look up front. Yes. But I wanted it. I know it wasn't a goody pick, but I wanted one. What was this? Yeah, what was the store that was listed on it? Because
all of us got a liquor galore one. We were all confused. We're like, who's
the Bedford one got the goody pick.
Did they?
Yeah, because I got one yesterday. But I opened it last night and it was so good. I was hoping to get another bottle. But then when I heard you guys got a different one, I was like, well, maybe you guys got half and half. I don't know.
Yeah, that's the bad thing. We have to take ours. You know.
Well, I mean, that's frustrating because it doesn't say goody on it. It's a whole nother store pick.
It's someone else's store pick. I'm like, I don't know if their store pick is good. Oh, sorry. We do need to get rid of that.
Joseph Magnus Cigar Blends.
What?
Batch 297. Got 3 of them. Single barrel, 28.9. El Tesoro single barrel, but what's the price though? They're probably like $115, I'm guessing.
And then triple salad, so it's been
Rare Perfection 14 year. $54.99? That's not bad. How many of those do you guys have? Are you gonna be here for a couple days? I'll wait. Patron Extra Añejo for $81.99. That one's a really good bottle too. See if I missed anything else. Thank you guys. Dad's trying to tell me to get one now if I want it. It's really tequila. I'm not really a big fan of tequila. Especially if it's just Repo. It's like one of the younger age shaded ones. It's not Blanco, but really want the Añejo or Extra Añejo for the extra age.
Yes, agreed.
I did try the Patron Extra Añejo, and that one drank a lot more like a whiskey. It picked up a lot more character from the oak. Bro, who let this guy named Biden in the chat, who's also out here roasting Ryan? How many accounts do you have, dude? These guys are vicious. I'm surprised he was able to put a sentence together. I'm not sleeping on the Kentucky Owl. I'm sleeping on the price. The price is just ridiculous. Those Kentucky Owls are freaking amazing, but man, the price is just so high. All right. Let's see what we can go find next. These goody goodies are not that bad of a store, but they sent back their old Forster pick because it wasn't their pick. It was Liquors Galore, which is a different store. So they gotta wait for them to send out their barrel pick, the goody goody pick. Not sure how long that's gonna take them. So I know Will wanted me to ask him. Looks like we were able to ask him because they're like, hey, we don't have it. And they knew exactly what I was looking for, so that's funny. Didn't even have to ask. We went and shopped the aisle first too. I was biting in the chat with COVID, that's funny. Blanton's and Den Bottle Score, not sure what store though. Well, we're gonna go to another Specs, and I feel like if we're gonna get one, we'll probably be at this Specs, especially because we were able to talk to the manager. So if they have something to buy, maybe we'll get one. Don't do it. These cars are like itching to pull out in front of me. Have you tried Kelsey Creek, and if so, how is it? So Goody Goody advertises it as a youthful 7-year Eagle Rare, but it costs more than Eagle Rare, so it's kind of hard for them to say it's a young Eagle Rare. It is a Sazerac product from my understanding. It is pretty well balanced, pretty well refined at 7 years. It's nothing too crazy. Decent bottle, looks good on the shelf, but other than that, not too much to rave about. It's a good solid bourbon. It's pretty much readily available at all the Goody Goodies, and it's around 50 bucks. So I mean, you can't find an allocated bottle, and you want something that's pretty solid to drink, I would say it's a good pickup. I wouldn't pay much more than 50 bucks though. Batch 1 through 8 on the Kentucky Owls are the best. Model ones are mid according to reviews. I had a batch 10 and a batch 12, and both of those were exceptional. So if batch 1 through 8 are even better than what exceptional is, then that's pretty wild. Whoa. This guy could have slowed down way sooner, and the other guy could have turned his turn signal on way sooner. I don't even think he had a turn signal on. This guy didn't even have a turn signal on. He just stopped in the middle of the road. What a jackass. Luckily there was no one behind us. We probably would have been rear-ended there. The guy stopped in the middle of the road, no turn signal, turning left into his house. The car in front of me didn't know what he was doing either, so he was just slowing down and then had to abruptly stop. Trump fans in the chat now. Bro, just give up. I don't care how many accounts you have. I mean, I love the freaking watch hours. Every time you join with a new account, at least like the live stream before you get banned by Ryan. If you had to choose between Kelsey Creek, Wild Turkey, or Four Roses as far as that goes, yeah, you're probably doing better with Wild Turkey, although it's going to be a little bit more expensive. If you get like the small batch or the small batch select, you're going to be about right on par with, or even under on the Four Roses than the Kelsey Creek price. So I don't mind the Kelsey Creek though, so if you can get one at a reasonable price, like I said, around 50 bucks, it's still a pretty solid offering. Yeah, I just figured if he's going to keep joining from all these accounts, at least he can give me some likes. Guy's trying way too hard, though. He said he appreciates him for spelling his name correctly this time. Still haven't opened Knob Creek when they used to do bundles. Man, the sun is brutal. Yeah, that small batch select, I don't know. I got one from my dad for Christmas, and we definitely popped it to drink it, but I think I just like the small batch a little bit better. The small batch select had a lot more oakiness to it. It's kind of weird. Maybe it's extra age. I'm not really sure what the difference is. I haven't really looked into it. Not too familiar with Four Roses. Their recipes, I still have to look them up to see what they say. All the letters they use, like OBSQ, OBSK, those letters change the recipe and change the flavor profile. So you gotta look them up online or read the tags. Yeah, if you're not having to go out of your way to pick up the Kelsey Creek, I think it's a decent buy. The way they market it, though, it doesn't make sense. Like, why would you market this as a younger Eagle Rare, but then charge more than an Eagle Rare for it? Other than the fact that it's more readily available. Other than the bottle shape, I guess, too, that it's in a like a Rock Hill Farms bottle. But I don't think it being in a Rock Hill Farms bottle should really matter. Man, the sun's brutal. Eyes don't want to focus anymore. We get a lot of cloud cover too, but it's just not enough. The sun's still pushing through. We didn't really get much rain yesterday either, just a little bit. Some places I heard they got like a downpour. So hit that like button, you have 10 seconds. Total Wine pick for DFW going to be an OBSK this year. Do we know the age? Some of them get pretty old too, like 11-year picks. You want to do a Four Roses recipe for your pass around exchange gift during Christmas? That'd be funny, and then you take it. I'm hitter, and Ryan has banned more people than I ever have. Bro, Ryan's got to be a menace today. You guys are ruthless. Ryan's working harder in this stream than anybody else. I'm just driving around looking at liquor. He's over here working. Only banned one person, just timed out everybody else. Hey, they're asking for it, man. The way they're talking to Ryan, I don't blame them. OBSK 9-year 3-month tier 2. Man, if only they had a higher tier. That Woodford, I know exactly what gift set I did an unboxing of that gift set. It's actually pretty nice. I have my rocks glass from that. And that bottle of Woodford is actually a much sweeter profile than the ones I've had before for just a regular bottle. Pretty good. Maybe I need to drink some more just regular Woodford Reserve. Maybe I'll do that tonight. Unless I end up working overtime. If I don't work overtime, maybe we'll drink some Woodford tonight. I got it on my bottom shelf. I can see the dude name. Don't ban me, bro. Bro, that guy's exhausted like all of his resources. How many accounts has he gone through? He's had like Trump fan, Biden, FBI, probably 2 other accounts at least. I can't even keep track of them. There's been so many. He's got like 5 accounts already. Every single one he's found this or searched for this freaking live stream and then gotten removed from the chat, timed out. Every time he joins on a new account, though, I'm hoping that he at least drops the like button. Come on now. before you get timed out. You gotta at least like it. We might hit all 95 hours of watch time remaining on all this one live stream if you just started liking them and actually leaving the other accounts running watching. Can't keep up with one account and he has 10. Yeah, sounds like he has a good use for his 10 accounts. We're 5 minutes away from the store. Picture him with the basement with 15 monitors on at once. He probably just has multiple tabs. He probably has like one big monitor with like eight browsers opened up, all on YouTube. Skylar wants a shout out. What kind of content do you do, Skylar? Bro, now he's under the name White Kid. Like, this kid's getting ready to get timed out too. At least drop a like. Come on, every like helps. Trying to figure out what kind of content Skylar does. Hit the like, White Kid. Yeah, keep boosting the likes. All those likes are probably going to disappear overnight. YouTube's going to do like an audit on this live stream and see that this dude's just been a troll on like 50 different accounts, all from the same IP address. For specs, I don't know what they're going to have, so I'm not really looking at specs for anything in particular. I was going to Goody Goody for the Old Forester picks. Santa is pretty quick. I'm not really looking for anything in particular. We already spend too much money on bourbon as it is. Obviously, if we find something, we'll pick it up, but we're not looking too hard. You should definitely look for a 13th Colony cash strength for yourself, though, if they have them. The 2024 release, they're like 120.64 proof, 5-year from 13th Colony. Pretty damn good. How do you think you get around the world in just 1 minute? Now he's underneath an account called Tommy. At least drop the like before you get banned on this one. I feel like he's committed so hard that if he gives up, we'll all think he's weak. He's got to go on, man. He's got all these accounts. He can't give up now. He's got to go for the entire live stream. Otherwise, we're all going to think he's weak. The perseverance in this guy. He has continued to push and push and push. Getting all accounts that he has banned all at once. Hopefully dropping the likes. The likes are slowly going up too. We're at 20 likes now, so I think he is indeed actually liking these. You want me to do a bottle chug of an Old Forester if I get another today? That would be funny. We opened it last night though and we tried it. It's pretty damn good. Well, we got people looking for them, so I don't want to open them if they don't want to. They probably don't want to open a bottle that I drink straight from. Basement Rambo. What's up, Mr. Noobs? Did you find anything good today? I'm going to a specs round. See if we can find something. Trying to look at Goody Goody. They had the Old Forester pick, but it was a Liquor Galore pick. It wasn't there, so they had back. I'm not sure when they're going to get their Goody Goody pick. I got 2 of them from Bedford though yesterday, so I was trying to Colleyville to try to get another one because we opened it last night, and man, was that good. Do I like rum? I do, especially if it's a high age stated rum. Some of those higher age stated rums are really good. My supervisor messaged me the other day. I gave him a bottle of Dorley rum. The Dorleys with the parrot on it comes in that cardboard box. He cracked that open the other night, and he said he really enjoyed that. So that 13 Colony cash strength is really good. I actually have an extra bottle if you really want one and you haven't been able to find one. Picked it up for like 92 bucks at Total Wine for the one that I went and picked up. So it sucks for cell phone reception. We're gonna try our best to stay in there. I can't promise you guys that the visual will get all blurry and grainy, or that it's gonna keep giving you guys the buffer wheel and timing out and might force me to end the live stream. Just want to give you guys that heads up. But we're gonna go try this specs. This is the one we were at yesterday. We talked to the manager, so we'll see what we can do. Wish me luck. Full proofs, $47.99. How you doing? Good. Anything new or interesting come in?
We have not gotten nothing yet today. We're so slow with putting out new tags.
I see that.
Yeah, some prices are going down, some are coming up.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, it is very crazy.
Especially because some of the stuff that's going up has been sitting there for so long, and now it's even more expensive.
Yeah, it's crazy. Some of it's come down like $10.
Some of them need to come down, though.
Yeah.
I hope some of these distilleries realize that a lot of this stuff's going to sit on the shelf if they don't drop the price.
Yeah.
They've all been going up, trying to see if they can get the most for their buck. Go check out the tequila. Is everyone going to start bullying him in chat? Let him say whatever he wants and just bully him. I can't approve, but I don't blame you guys. Got the plata and the repo of the Ocho. Just have the Blanco left of the G4. We might actually get a bottle of Patron today. They have a Patron Extra Añejo up front. This was the store that had it for the cheapest price I've seen so far. Not afraid to try tequila, just trying to pick out the right ones. When we get down towards the end too, we're gonna look at those El Tesoros because they had the one at Goody Goody just to kind of see what the price is for the difference. I'm not super educated on the prices on them. Single barrel for $64.99, so it looks like Goody Goody just definitely had a better price because they had the repo as well that were single barrel selects that were Goody Goody picks for like 54 bucks. They got the Extra Añejo in the cardboard box for $99.99 of the El Tesoros. That's pretty cool. They haven't restocked it in a long time, but we'll see if they have any chartreuse. I don't like any of the flavored stuff, man. The tequila has been tough for me to find stuff I like. The higher aged tequila has definitely been more up my alley, though, because it's a lot more similar to a bourbon. Look at some of the Scotch and some of the Japanese stuff. Yeah, tequila is really not my thing, but I'm willing to try it. And Patron's definitely not something that I look for, but after trying the extra anejo that I got a sample of, that actually was pretty damn good. So I've started to realize I need the higher age stated stuff, which is going to cost a little bit more, but that's okay. Belvini 14 rum cask, 93.97 cash price, pretty good. Some gins over here too. We'll see if they got anything fancy. Empress gem's pretty cool. Used to drink gin all the time. Don't even look for it now. Looks like we'll just grab some energy drinks for work. Maybe a Powerade Zero. Get our points up. We've been building points by buying this crap. Just because we don't buy liquor doesn't mean we can't buy something. What's that fancy bottle of G4? I've never seen that. It comes like in a box. It says G4 on the front label. It comes in that box. Do you see it?
Oh, yeah.
What is that? I've never seen that.
It's a box.
Has like a coffin? Or is it supposed to be like a bank vault?
Tequila?
Is this a repo?
Yeah.
Fancy bottle? No. I was hoping to see some crazy age statement on it or something for how fancy the box is.
Right?
That's funny. I've never seen that.
It's cool. It's like, it is a coffin. It's
Yeah. I'm gonna grab 2 more energy drinks. I'll be right back. Thank you so much. Please, yeah. Thank you. Not banned, just timed out. Love it. He just wants to type, that's all. So there's another customer that came in behind, so we didn't get to showcase that bottle too much, but there was a G4 repo that was in some fancy like wooden coffin. Pretty interesting. Go get in the truck. See if we can get the air going again because it's hot. Guns and Bourbon, what's going on? Peanut butter whiskey and iced coffee or Mountain Dew pitch black. That actually sounds pretty good. What's going on, Jesus? What's the score? I mean, we just got Powerade, 2 energy drinks, and the little hard pastrami or salami. I'm sorry, hard salami. of the cheese just to get more points. I'll grab the receipt and see what we're at for points. I don't know who's watching this, and they probably don't want to hear how much we've spent, but almost all the points that we've acquired have been this year. So now that we're on the phone call list, there's a good chance that we might get a BTAC bottle at the end of the year. We only got 14 points for this purchase because it was under $14. I thought I had the total points on here. We'll have to check the specs account, but last time I checked, we're now a platinum member. We still have a ways to go to get to black, but we basically got from red, which is their entry level, got all the way through gold, and now we're already in platinum with specs for their point system, all in about the span of 1 year, because we really didn't start buying stuff from specs until we made the channel, which was about 11 months ago that we started doing whiskey tube content. So about 11 months of spending, a rolling 12 months. We've spent a lot more than I expected, but that's okay. Day of the Dead version of G4, that would make sense because it comes in a casket, but it was like 300 something bucks. Like, it was not cheap. I don't know if that's a good price for it, but it was pretty neat to see. I just saw G4, and I know we were looking for some G4 down the aisle, and we only saw the Blanco. They've had the premium before, the 108 proof, and they had like another one too. Can't remember which one it was, but they had 3 offerings at that store at one point, but they only have the Blanco now. The trolls are on fire this morning, but when we say trolls, you can drop the S. It doesn't seem to be that plural. It seems to be one troll that just has a ton of accounts. I don't know how many likes we're up to now. It's not letting me see, but it's quite a few. I've asked the troll every time he comes in before he gets timed out to at least drop a like. 5,000 bottle limited edition, aged in George Dickel barrels. Is it really? 18, 26 likes. Hit that like button. Let's go. Yeah, I was gonna say, I think we're at over 20. Craig, you'll have to refresh. Matt from Whiskey Wisdom's in the house saying we're at 26 likes, and at least 10 of them are that guy's account. He keeps joining in on new accounts to bash on Ryan, and then Ryan times them out, or Craig will time them out. Hey, I got you. Hell yeah, appreciate that. The likes on this live stream are going crazy. Gotta love the trolls. You gonna cut me off? You better not cut me off. It's like cars that come in hard. I think they forget who they're dealing with. There we go. 29. Joe P. Not this gig again. Oh, geez. Joe P's the one that complains about me driving, but we'll turn it around so if we look at our phone, we're at least watching the road, because he seems to be very concerned about us watching the road. So now we're watching the road. Just for you, Joe. Good to have you back, though. I remember you. This might be one of my more impressive live streams as far as the active trolls in the chat. That's a good boy. Yeah, we remember, Joe. We remember. Eyes on the road. And if they're on the phone, at least the phone's now on the road. Hope you're having a good day, man. Appreciate you popping in. You're rearranging the liquor cabinet to hide all the new bottles you got? That's golden. What did we miss? As far as bottles picked up, not a damn thing. As far as internet trolls, all the trolls. And they're not even after me. Most of them are after Ryan. Ryan's been timing them all out. And if Ryan can't time them out fast enough, Craig from Bourbon Santa, he's been timing them out. We went and saw some El Tesoro single barrels. They had them for 66 bucks at Specs, but Goody Goody had them for 53 bucks. They just got a case of them in, so El Tesoro single barrel, if you think that's worth a pickup, the Repo, not a bad price, I would say. And then they had the extra añejo as well of the Patron, but they wanted $81, so a little bit more expensive than the Specs that wanted $79. New whiskey glasses coming in. And you can do a fresh crack to try them out. Hell yeah. Christmas in July, Santa. Ho, ho, ho. You get a timeout and you get a timeout. You know, I've never asked for a sample of them. I bet they would if I asked. I didn't think to ask. They've got the Specs pick at the, and they have the Goody Goody pick at both the respective stores, so maybe I should ask for a sample. I don't think the Repo's going to have enough age for us, though. We saw that they had an añejo that comes in like a cardboard box. Maybe it was an extra añejo in a cardboard box for like $99.99. I feel like after trying that Patron extra añejo, we might want to start sticking with that. The extra age seems to have a lot more of that barrel characteristic that comes through. If we can get something closer to that bourbon flavor for the tequilas, because I think that's where we went wrong, is we started with the Blanco because that's what the girls drink, and it just doesn't match my flavor profile. The age stuff's been pretty good though. I don't know if I got to it. Can't really remember, to be honest. It's always a pain to find parking out here too. Brutal. But I see a front row parking space today. Parking in the front row. Still gotta walk though, but it's closer to the front of this lot. Got a lot of lots. Get bourbon barrel aged tequila. There are many options. What's the best one for me to try first? Yeah, I'm always not opposed to trying. Gotta find the right offerings though. Yeah, I guess we can leave all these in the bag. We'll take a picture with our orange monster and we'll get a picture posted. Mr. Mom, I've been loving the Green River Foolproof. They had at least 2, maybe 3 more at the Specs by me. We passed on them though, just because we already got 2 of them and we got those sent out. Unicorn 2000. I checked your channel out yesterday. I was looking at it. So I just want to let you guys know, thank you so much for tuning in. Ryan and Craig, thank you guys so much for what you guys do as being part of the moderating team of the chat. And I really appreciate you guys, and I will definitely see you next one, and hope you guys all have a great day.